Taking apart and cleaning the pump. First thing we're going to do is take off the pins that hold the hopper on. There's two on the bottom. And then there's one underneath here. There's one underneath here, underneath the clamp. Pull the pin out and release the hopper clamp. Then you're going to loosen the top elbow bolt. And that's it. Don't loosen the bottom one, just the top one. Then you're going to come to the top of the hopper and you simply lift up on the handle and push down on the hopper. That's going to allow you to pull the hopper right off. Okay, then we're going to remove the bottom section of the pump assembly, and that's simply done with a 5/8 wrench. Once you loosen one side, the other side will come off easily. You want to be careful and hold at least one side of the clamp on, otherwise the bottom will fall off. So as you take these off, just make sure one side stays on at least. Pull one side off, and then you hold the bottom on and you can knock the other one off. Always use a plastic or rubber mallet. Once you get that off, you want to make sure and pull off this cloverleaf assembly and get all the mud cleaned out of there. That's where the bottom ball goes. And then what I do when I put it back together is I put lithium grease here and then put it back in there. Okay, now you'll see that there's no O-ring here because it remained in the cylinder section. I'll show you that in a minute. Now we're going to pull the other clamp off in the same manner we pulled the first clamp off. You don't have to worry about holding the cylinder assembly. It'll stay up there itself. Just when you're pulling the bottom one off, you have to worry about it falling. All of these clamps are identical and interchangeable. But if you look at each clamp, there's a flat side and a round side. The flat side holds the hex bolt in place as you're tightening it. So you want to make sure that that goes in the flat, where the flat section is right there. Okay, then to pull the cylinder off, you always want to use a rubber or a plastic mallet, and you simply just pull it off. Now if you look at the cylinder, the O-ring stayed in place on both sides. So we can just leave them there, or we can take it off and clean them. Then at that point, put it on pause.